Hey, what's up everybody? Mcwrathy here with another Silver to Diamond video. This is going to be a replay. I actually recorded live and something went wrong in the recording and it didn't end up working. So that was a shame. I lost that recording and so that's okay. The live commentary is pretty much going to be exactly what I'm going to say now. So it's not such a big loss, but it's a big shame and I'm still trying to work out how to use XSplit and not lose recordings. I also recorded a video a while ago that was a replay recording, and I recorded my audio, but for some reason, every time I export it, Premiere gives me an error. So I'm looking into that one, so I should have another video of that as soon as I figure out what's wrong with that file. But anyway, yeah, this is another one of my silver to diamond videos. I'm hoping to get to diamond, but who knows. I'm actually a silver level player. This is my main account in currently Silver 3. I am not smurfing. I am not actually a Masters level player, just showing you how to get to Diamond in, 15 games or something stupid like that. I am literally a silver player. I've enjoyed League of Legends for many years, probably 6 years, but I don't play that often. I treat it mostly like a spectator sport, and I watch it. I watch lots of streamers. In my spare time, when I'm working, I work from home, so I often have someone, a streamer in the background just for some sort of background noise and a little bit of entertainment on the side. So I don't generally get a lot of time to play, but I've decided recently that I want to play some more. I'm kind of competitive, so I want to do my best to get higher, to jump the ladder, to rank up and that kind of stuff. So that's the purpose of this video and this series, is to learn, the mistakes that I make, what I could do better, to go back and watch these and that sort of stuff, and also to get some insight from you guys, from viewers, from comments on YouTube, people telling me, oh hey, you did this wrong, and you should have done this first. Maybe I shouldn't do my red buff here. Maybe I should just do all the small camps, like some of the streamers and some of the guides tell you. I don't really know, but I feel like I can full clear most everything except for my blue, which I don't really need my blue anyway. I'm Shyvana, so I don't really mind. I am playing against an Udyr, who, sometimes Udyrs will invade. They're fairly mobile if they take their bear stance, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to get invaded here or not. I might even smite this. No, it doesn't look like I smite this. I don't think I have the smite up right now. So again, this is a silver to diamond series. I may never make it to diamond. I may make it to platinum. I think would be hopeful. But we'll see. We're gonna do our best, and we're gonna show you as many games as we can on our way, and hopefully, I know that there's a lot of silver and there's a lot of bronze players out there. It's just a fact of how many players there are in the world. There's gonna be lots of bronze and silvers. I'm hoping that some people watching here can maybe get something from these videos as well. Show you some of the difficulties that comes with trying to rank up as a low-rated player. It's very easy to watch someone who's Masters or Challenger level player rank up in on a new Smurf account. It's easy to watch that. It's too easy for them to do what they do, and I don't know that they teach as much as they think they are. It's one thing to just have good positioning and just have good decision making. A lot of them don't really explain that part of it. They don't explain what they did wrong because they don't generally do things wrong, A lot of them just do the right things from the get-go, and they carry a lot of games. Well, that's not likely going to happen to the rest of us, It's not very likely that I'm going to just carry all of my games. As a jungler, I certainly have the potential to do that. The jungler has the highest amount of pressure and presence in the game, I think. Maybe mid laners like, Twisted Fate or Pantheon or something might have a little bit more pressure after level 6 because they can gank instantly. But, as a jungler, I think we have the role that has the best possibility of carrying your team. So I made a mistake here. I got stunned by this Udyr who just, stun flames me. He ends up using his ghost for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to steal the kill. He saw that his Poppy was coming. I didn't get any help from Wukong. He was too far away. And really, there's no getting away from that Udyr. He stunned me. He got 50% of my health down in that stun or whatever. I'm just too low. There wasn't any fighting him. There was no getting away. It's just unfortunate to meet him in the river. I did get the scuttle crab, so that's something. But anyway, we're gonna go for blue smite this time. I want to be able to catch that the Twitch, and I want to be able to catch Udyr if he runs away from me. And I just think that blue smite was a good pick in this particular matchup. I really do like the challenging smite as well, or the skirmishing smite or whatever it's called. I really like that on Shyvana just because you can do so much damage very, very quickly with her with that. But in this case, I thought that maybe catching up to, especially Udyr, who can run away all day and kite you, would be really important. So went blue smite and got my flask. I'm working up to get my devourer, obviously. And just doing my thing. I gotta farm, I gotta get level 6 quick. I can't really gank before then. Shyvana's not a strong ganker before level 6 unless it's a really easy free kill, and I don't see many of those happening very often. So I think I did a video a while ago where we did get a very easy kill, I think level 3 or something. But we lost first blood for it. They got first blood, and then I came in and mopped up the rest afterwards. So I want to put a little bit of pressure. I know, so the bottom lane, our bottom lane in this game was really, really salty from champion select, basically. This relic guy wanted to play Kog'Maw and didn't want to talk about it. He complained that Taric had a stun and he was going to get wrecked in lane. This was before he even picked his champion. The rest of the team said, well, why don't you just pick Sivir then? You'll have a shield that can stop their stun. Just play Sivir, He didn't want any of it. He wanted to play Kog'Maw, and he didn't care what was a better choice. So, whatever, that's fine. People are entitled to play the characters that they play. I played a Teemo game where I just wanted to play Teemo. I don't care. That was just the champion that I wanted to play. And it went horribly. Maybe I'll upload that video later after this. But, people want to play what they want to play, and that's fine. But this guy raged and was so salty about it. And then the Nidalee support wanted to go Nidalee support. Didn't want to do anything else. Didn't want to play, play a better support. I think Blitzcrank was banned, but, could have gone Thresh. Maybe could have gone Leona, would have been a good one against Twitch. I don't know. They were just set in their ways. They wanted to play the champions that they wanted to play, and they didn't want to talk about it, So that's fine. They're allowed to do that. They're allowed to play the champions that they want. That's why they have this dynamic queue, so you can play what you want. I decided to go in here a little bit. That was a bad idea. She had just got her Thunderlord's proc on me and did quite a bit of damage. So I'm just gonna go back to farming. I've got my 2 items into my Devourer so far, so just gonna try and get my health back up a little bit using my pot and using the smite on the red. You saw earlier, Udyr did pick up the dragon early. Obviously, Udyrs are quite good at that. I would not have been able to pick up the dragon at level 5 or whatever I was. Now, the bot gets double killed. Now, remember, these are the Ragers. These guys, bottom, are the crazy, crazy Ragers who, wouldn't stop talking in Champ Select about how they were going to get beaten, And they did. They got beaten. They weren't listening at all to their team. They were just raging. The game is over. I think at this point the Kog'Maw had said, well, GG, FF at 20, that kind of crap. I don't know what kind of player you are when you play this game, but don't be that player. That is just the most defeatist, negative, stupid, ignorant attitude I've ever, heard. We have a very, very good late game. Kog'Maw late is very good. It doesn't matter if you get double killed early. Your Kog'Maw, you're going to be good late game. It's like Vayne. You could be really far behind in kills with Vayne and still get a decent amount of farm and still be incredibly relevant late game. Look at your team. Who is on your team? You got a Shyvana, who is extremely good late game. You have a Wukong, who provides really good CC for you as a Kog'Maw, and for your Shyvana, and you've got a Swain, who does very good damage and is almost unkillable late game. So, you don't need to be this kind of rager. This guy did not need to be the huge jerk that he was. I can see here that Udyr's going in for a gank. Luckily, I'm up top. I just jumped straight in with my exhaust on the Udyr. I probably should have exhausted the other guy. We end up getting this kill, but we don't kill the Udyr, of course. He just runs away. I need boots if I'm going to catch him. I just have the regular standard Nikes right now. I need to get some flashy Nikes or Adidas boots or whatever soon, so we can catch that guy, because they were dead. You know, if we could catch that Udyr, if I had red buff, you know, they for sure both would have died. And that's good, because we counter-ganked and we did well. Udyr is a very good champion right now, although this Udyr, as you can see, went Devourer. He did not go the more standard, or I guess the meta version of Udyr, which is to go Runic Echoes, which makes you, you know, a lot faster and increases your burst DPS a little bit by, you know, adding the Echoes part to the Runic Echoes. So, I don't know Udyr that well. I played him a little bit back in Season 3, I guess. I like him as a champion. I think he's okay. I don't like being kited around all day by the sort of bigger meta champions that were around at the time. So I stopped playing him. I don't know really what the best build to go is. I don't know that Devourer is bad on him anymore. I think, you know, Devourer is probably decent on him. But I also think that Devourer on Shyvana destroys a Devourer Udyr. So I was really happy to see that he went Devourer. I thought to myself, well, I can catch him because he's not as fast as me anymore. You know, if I get swiftness boots and get a little bit of speed, you know, we're going to be no problem. Now I see the Lux here jumping in. I just want to jump straight on her and kill her. I used my smite again. Probably didn't need to use the smite, but whatever. That's what the blue smite is for, you know? She may have used her shield and got away or whatever. Just whatever. She's in range. I'm going to smite her. Going to get that kill. And Swain did not die, which is really important. Kog'Maw's dead, of course, in the bottom, because that's what they do all day. No problem. Just ignore them. I'm pretty much going to ignore bottom for a little while. I can see that Nidalee's there at the tower again, trying to do I don't know what. I don't know what Nidalee is doing there by herself. Dying, I guess. You know, this... At this point, by the way, I had muted both of them because they were just being stupid, toxic people, and I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be, you know, stuck with that. So I do notice that my Kog'Maw is coming up. I think maybe we have a chance. I do have my ultimate ready, and they're right on the tower. So I'm going to jump on them right away. I'm going to... oh, I don't have my ult, I'm sorry, but I did jump on them. I saw that Kog'Maw was coming, and I know he does good damage. You know, Kog'Maw does good damage from range. He can use his W to increase his range. He can use his ultimate to catch people. So I thought we had a chance of killing them without dying. I almost died. That was very clutch. You know, in a perfect scenario, I probably shouldn't have done that. You know, there was a very high chance of me dying, but I didn't, so it worked out and it was fine. But I think in the future I'll be more careful about, you know, their damage. You know, the stun from Taric really sucks, but at the same time, I think we had a good chance of, even if I got stunned and even if I got killed, maybe the Kog'Maw would get the double kill anyway and get him ahead. You know, it's important to try and baby your children that you play with. You know, I have to sort of babysit that guy a little bit when I can. I have to do my best to keep his spirits up and that kind of thing, which is ridiculous. You know, you shouldn't have to babysit other people playing this game. Now, I see Udyr and Poppy are there. I'm not going to go in there. I know that they have way too much CC for me to go in there yet. I'm not tanky at all. I have my Devourer and I have my Swiftness boots, so I can probably run away from them, but they do have the Scuttle Crab there. They had the movement speed bonus, so chances are they would both just be able to jump on me and kill me. So not going in there. Just continue to farm. You know, they got our bottom tower. It's fine. I know that Udyr was top, you know, doing the Rift Herald, so I'm going to go ahead and get this Scuttle Crab. Now, Udyr was really good about stacking his Devour. He was constantly in my jungle, constantly stealing stuff when he saw me on the map and things like that. I'm going to jump in here. We get the heal off, 2 heals, because the Taric heals well. Now, I got to say, these are guaranteed kills. Why is our Nidalee support stealing these kills? It doesn't make any sense. This is really bad, right? Our Kog'Maw really could have used those kills. I could have used those kills, you know? That was really stupid of that Nidalee to take them. They were dead 100%. There is no escaping us. but they still decided to go for it, which I think was a really bad idea. And now our team is getting a little bit collapsed on. Wukong, I think, went in on the Udyr, who I think chunked him, but didn't do quite enough. I've decided I'm just going to go back to farming. I don't want, there's only 2 of our team there. I don't want them to get collapsed on by anybody else. I don't want Udyr to come back. He's probably full health as it is because he's Udyr and he can just smack his way up back to full health. So I'm just going to go back to stacking, get those stacks, do my best, and use the smite there. I don't know where Udyr is. He could have been waiting, could have had warded, I don't know. He's been good about invading my jungle, so going to use the smite, whatever. I see this fight breaking out in mid, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go help them, but Wukong is really low. Poppy jumps in to try and kill him. He flashes away, and we get the kill. So that's great. I really like that. That was a good kill for us. Wukong did a really good job not dying. I actually don't know if he flashed or if he used his W, but whatever he did a really good job not dying. I see Udyr here trying to get this. I know he's gonna probably try and go get my jungle. So I'm pinging my team. Come and help me. They're mid in a fight. Kog'Maw could probably come back and help. I guess he's really low. But I wanted someone to come in and help me with this stupid Udyr. I don't want him stealing my stuff. So I've got it warded. I know that he's got the blue warded, so I'm just going to wait here. If he goes in on it, I can probably fight him. I have the red buff. He's only got a blue buff. So I'm going to wait until he shows himself on the map. He shows himself top. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go ahead and take the blue. I know his team can't come around the side here. And again, he took the Scuttle Crab, so I know that he could run back at me, but he's far enough away, I think. He's just doing his Udyr split push thing, Split push, let your team fight in mid, that's fine. In retrospect, when I look back at this, I probably should have stayed mid for more of the fight that was happening. I kind of just wanted my guys to back out, though. And now here I'm thinking maybe we can get collapse on Udyr if he, if he went in for my Gromp or came back to try and find the blue or whatever, maybe we could collapse on him. But he just ran away. I understand. That's fine. There's nothing for him to get here. So, again, I see Poppy fighting Swain mid. I'm not sure what's going on. The Lux is there as well. I see Poppy going top. Udyr might be there, so pinging him back away, get away. Yeah, go back for stacking. I'm at 27 stacks. I want to get the Scuttle Crab here, and I want to get my camp down there at the bottom. Unfortunately, Kog'Maw's doing my camp, so I don't get my sated off that. That's fine. Kog'Maw needs to farm. I get that. I don't know what Nidalee is doing mid. He needs to be staying with his Kog'Maw, really. I decide to look for his blue. It's gone. I should have known because his blue was on him when he was up top, so it's fine. Just looking for the Udyr. And going back mid. I know that they're going to try and fight again because these guys are stupid, bloodthirsty, crazy. But I'm going to go top and try and get that Poppy out. I know I can kill Poppy one-on-one. She may have CC, but I'm very fast, very mobile. And I think I can catch her. She was pretty low. I think she might have been in this. She recalled already, so she's gone. That's fine. Just get this fat top farm here. Again, we got a double kill from the other team. Fine. All right. Should have stayed mid. Again, I maybe should have just stayed mid and helped them, but. They're also spread out, and I don't want them to fight. I want them to look and say, oh, hey, Shyvana's not here. We shouldn't fight. But, Silver plays, man. They just don't. They don't farm. They're just going to fight. We're going to lose our mid tower. So at this point, I'm like, okay, we got to stay with our team. We can't split push this game. We can't be running around our jungle. I think I have to just stay with my team. So now I've got my Titanic Hydra. I'm working my way towards getting a little bit more magic resist. They do quite a bit of magic damage with Udyr. Poppy, I think, does a little bit of magic damage. Tarek does some magic damage, and definitely the Lux. So I'm going to get a little bit of MR this game to just make sure that I can't be bursted by anybody. I see there that Twitch was coming in. I end up dying, which sucks, but we get the ultimate from Wukong. And I ended up taking a few of theirs, so that's really good. A couple of those. Maybe they died. They got 2 deaths. Yeah, Poppy and Tarek died for our 1. Now here we're going to do 1 for 1 again, so now it's a 3 for 2. Okay, fine. No problem. Here, I don't know what the I don't know what Nidalee was going to do here. Even if you manage to hit her, Nidalee can, or Lux can just one-shot you. So I'm pinging her away. Just don't be stupid, Nidalee. You're not a mid Nidalee. You're a support Nidalee. You're not going to be able to kill them. So I'm trying to ping her away. Swain obviously taking that. Gonna spawn back and run towards our jungle. You know, the fight is over mid. I'm hoping they don't continue to just fight mid. That would be really stupid. So top is pushing really nicely. So that's gonna pull at least Poppy out there. I'm gonna go back to my jungle. Dragon is in 19 seconds. So I think I'm probably gonna head down there. I don't want to give Udyr any more dragons. Given, you know, him taking the first one was, that really sucked. I think they just took one, right? Did they take two? No, they just took one. We have one dragon, they have one dragon. So I want to take the next one, for sure. There it is, spawning. I see them all going top. Their team is top. Poppy, Lux, and Taric are all top. I don't know where Udyr is, though. And then we just saw Twitch by the dragon. So Kog'Maw and I are moving towards the dragon. I need my team there. We can see that Twitch just stealthed away somewhere. So we're gonna try and create some pressure there. Udyr is top with his friends, or mid with his friends. I'm gonna go in and try and find this Kog'Maw. Or the Twitch. Twitch just killed my Kog'Maw, and then he sort of stealthed and ran away, which sucks, you know. But there he is. There, he's gonna try and kill some wards. Okay, fair enough. I can probably jump on him and kill him at this point, but my team is not really ready. There they go in, and now I'm gonna jump on him. I'm gonna exhaust him so he can't do any damage, and also to run away. We end up killing him. Udyr goes in at 10 health or whatever, which was really dumb. Taric staying in, way too late. Gonna get that kill, and then I'm gonna run away. Hopefully the Wukong can just run in there and get that kill. I don't think he does. Lux manages to run away, which is fine. We got a couple of kills there. We got 3 kills there, which is good. We only lost the Nidalee. Actually, Nidalee was dead a while ago, and Kog'Maw died one-on-one to the Twitch. So that was a good engage. We now need to get the dragon. I'm fairly confident that Swain's just going to go for the blue. So pinging to my dragon. You know, our team has been really slow to respond to pings. They just sort of got horse blinders on or something, just doing their own thing, I guess. Wukong did really, really well this game. I will say that this Wukong did a good job. He's duo-queued with one of the other guys, I think. But he did a really good job. He responded quite well to pings. He held his own top lane, and he had some really good engages for our team. So he did quite a good job, and I was happy to have him. Now, Poppy ran in at us here, trying to kill the Wukong. Wukong just runs away, and I ult onto these two. I don't want them doing any damage. And look at the damage that I do to them. We destroyed that Twitch. You know, he had stealth in there to get to us, I guess. He didn't have any escape, and, you know, we 3-shot him. Same with the Udyr, with Kog'Maw hitting him as well. Udyr just melted instantly, which is how it should be, you know. If Udyr sits and tries to do damage, he's probably going to take more damage than he does. You know, he's more of a kite around, be annoying kind of champion. He's not a run all in and attack, sort of like a Master Yi or like a Shyvana. So he died very instantly, and that felt good. You know, an Udyr. Some Udyr players have a reputation of being, you know, kind of cocky, kind of jerky. So it felt good to just jump in on him, zone him and Twitch from the fight with one ultimate, and then proceed to just rock them. So that feels good, you know. It's the little wins. So we got our Spirit Visage, I guess is that what it's called? The magic resist item. We're gonna go for a Wit's End as well. I feel like I have enough hit points. I'm tanky enough. The Wit's End is really going to help me if I have to duel the Udyr, or if I have to go up against, you know, the Udyr and the Poppy or something like that. So I'm going to try and get my Wit's End. I actually decided against that later in the game. I just got my recurve bow, and I thought, well, here I'm waiting for Udyr. I thought Udyr would continue to split. You know, it's 24 minutes in. There's no Rift Herald anymore. It's the Baron, so they may go for Baron. But I thought Udyr would be still splitting. You know, he wasn't. That's fine. I can still 1v1 him. I'm not worried. I can see the rest of their team mid, so I'm just going to split top a little bit. Then I see Poppy here and decide, I'm just going to engage. I don't know where the rest of their team is, but I'm just going to engage. And I go for it. Just run in. I'm gonna exhaust the Udyr so he can't kill me, and then just do as much damage as I can. Luckily, again, Wukong came in right at the last moment, just destroyed that. That was awesome. Twitch came in to try and kill me. I'm just too fast. Sorry, Twitch. And the rest of my team here, this is the one time that they did respond well. Unfortunately, this wasn't really what they needed to fight. They should have just pushed mid. You know, we could have got an objective instead of just being dumbass, bloodthirsty idiots. But they decided, you know, Wukong, that was a good teleport. You know, Wukong came in, we got that kill. That was a good teleport, no problem. But the rest of the team didn't have to rotate up to top. They could have just taken mid. Look at how free mid is right now. Now I'm pinging them to disengage. Just get out, you know, get out. Swain is heading up there, and I'm going to push mid. My thought is that when Swain gets there, the enemy team would back off. They didn't. They continue to engage, so I'm forced to go and help them, because if I don't, we're probably going to get triple killed. So red team is probably, that's the red team pinging me away, or pinging their team back because they see me. Luckily, Swain goes ham, kills them. I'm going to run in on these guys here. I see the Twitch runs away. That's fine. No problem, Twitch. I'm just going to two-shot your AP carry. No problem at all. So here we go in. Now, we didn't die. You know, we didn't lose anybody there. The Nidalee died a while ago. That's fine. We're going to take this tower. There's nothing that they can do now to stop us. If they get close enough, Kog'Maw's going to kill them. If they get close enough, the Wukong is going to kill them. And if they get close enough, I'm going to kill them. So they really can't do anything. We're going to catch this Udyr out. I'm going to ult in on him. He's going to ult in on him. Just kill him. You know, we're going to take this tower and this inhibitor for it. It was worth both of our ults. Unfortunately, they got a shutdown on Wukong. You know, that Twitch, man, he just surprises you and goes in. So it's fine. We can't really end the game right now. I noticed that Nidalee's been pushing mid. Good. Finally. Nidalee not going for the bloodthirsty stupidity actions, and finally does something good. Pushes the mid out so that we can rotate to that tower. That's awesome. I see that Poppy's moving around. I don't really trust Nidalee to help me. I don't really think that she's strong. So I'm just going to get out of there. I know that Lux is up, as you can see there. I'm just going to deny a little bit of vision. I'm going to get into their jungle and try and counter jungle a little bit. Nidalee can probably run away. I can see she's disengaging, so that's good. I'm going to smite this just to have vision when they're coming for me. Their blue is probably up and their grump is probably up, so I want to farm all of this stuff, deny it, you know, from Udyr or Lux or whoever wants that blue. Now I see Swain coming in. Swain is quite strong. He's doing really, really well. You can see that, you know, he has some pretty good items. He's got his Rod of Ages stacked. He's got his Zanya's. So I'm going to stick around here and maybe try and kill him. You know, the dragon's in 1 minute, which isn't really worth hanging around for. So I can see their team is not really willing to, you know, engage yet. They sort of seem to be dancing. So while they're doing that, I'm just going to run. Now I see Udyr's coming in. I know they're ready to engage. So I'm going to come in. I know that that we have an ultimate from Wukong coming up. So I'm pinging that I'm going to be coming in. They see me. They all come for me. They see me once and they run for me. That's fine. I'm just going to run away. I'm going to show them that I'm here. You know, I have no problem running over the thing. Wukong ult comes in. My ult comes in. Kog'Maw just destroying everybody. This was a really good engage. You know, our team did really well. They backtracked when they had to. They ran away when they had to. I'm just going to chase these two. I know I can probably get at least one of them, if not both of them. You know, here's one of them. Done. Engage on me. Sure, no problem. This Lux, I'm going to chase after her. Do I have a smite? I don't even have a smite. Can't really catch her. But that's okay. You know, she's got to disengage. She's got to get away. And the rest of my team killed the Twitch. So she's the last one left. Unfortunately, we didn't get that ace. I had used my ult. So I didn't have that to jump over the wall at her, but that's okay. She's got to go back. Our top lane is still pushing right into their base. And as you can see here, I didn't go for the Wit's End. I decided to go for Blades of the Rune King because I didn't want to have that situation again where I was chasing after a dumb Lux and I couldn't catch her. So I decided, you know what, Wit's End would be good, but I don't necessarily need the MR and the extra damage from that. I'll get the extra damage from the Blade of the Rune King. So, just going to clear here. I can see that they're all in their base. I'm going to leave the blue. Wukong wanted the blue, but I know that Swain needs it, so I'm typing to them. Just let Swain have it. So, Wukong jumps in and does a little bit of damage, and then gives it to the Swain, I think, which is nice. Yeah. Left a little bit early, but that's fine. I'm going to take some vision here. I know that Baron is a possibility now that they've lost an inhibitor. They have one inhib free. You know, we might be able to just get that second inhib and then go do Baron. That would keep them busy. We see Udyr doing his red. Unfortunately, he runs right into us, which is fine. Lux ults. I see 3 of them. Whatever, I'll just ult in. I know that I can 2-shot Lux. We got the kill on her, which is great. This Taric is being slowed. I know that we can catch him. I'm in my dragon form. W in, and it doesn't matter. Just kill him. I probably should have turned right here onto the Udyr, but he was dead anyway. Oh, I did turn. Sorry. Oh, yes. This was a fun dance between me and Taric, so I can't go around there, but I can tank this tower forever. So I'm going to wait for one of my team to come and help me here. I'm going to chase after this Taric a little bit. I'm going to wait right here. I know that my Wukong is coming, so boom, dead, no problem. The rest of my team is working on this inhibitor, which is fine. You know, in retrospect, I probably didn't have to screw with that Taric. I probably could have just let him run away and recall or something. But, you know, we got our 2 inhibs. I'm going to push back this top lane again. Wukong's doing work in here. He's still full health, so he should be able to kill this, or we should be able to kill this Poppy, no problem. I do so much damage, and she dies. Lux ults full hit points, Shyvana and Wukong for some reason, I guess, or mostly full. So I'm just going to get a little bit of tower damage on here. I know that my top, my team is hitting top. Then I see, okay, we have a problem. Twitch is gone, invisible here. So I'm going to ult in here. I thought maybe we'd be able to get the Twitch. We did not. We ended up both dying, which sucks. That was a shame, but you know, we do have inhibitors down. We're doing quite well. I think, you know, the Baron call was made that we should be doing Baron, get some vision. So right now, I don't know why Nidalee doesn't back or heal herself. She sits at this hit points for like 10 minutes. What are you doing? Use your E. You know, I don't know why you're sitting here just running around as a cat, not healing yourself. You can't stay at 900 hit points forever. You need to heal. But she doesn't heal. She doesn't do anything. I don't know what this person was thinking, this Kana Chaos. I don't know, whatever. Some people just don't understand the game or don't understand their role. It's fine. Maybe this is like a Nidalee who likes to play the jungle and just happened to got support or something. I don't know. But, you know, with Dynamic Q and you being able to just, you know, focus on two roles in this game, it shouldn't be that difficult for people to understand at least basics of the game, right? Like, why aren't you full health right now? You have full mana. And you're still sitting at 900 health. Why? This was a bad, poor, dumb decision. My whole jungle has been cleared by my team. That's fine. We're going to set up for Baron now. I think you can see Swain going up top to either ward or maybe clear the top. I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's going to clear the top. That's fine. I'm going to go clear mid, I think, a little bit. I can see it's already pushing, so that's fine. My team is ready for Baron, so we're going to go there. I want to get a little bit of vision, especially in this bush here. Gonna get that there, gonna kill this ward. Now they know we're going for the Baron, unfortunately. So we got our team here. We're ready to do it. We see Lux shows up. I managed to get rid of her ward really fast, but we can't really engage the Baron. Excuse me. Our whole team is here. We're ready. I'd rather fight the Baron and get this done. I see that they're backed off to their mid lane. So I go ahead and start it. I know that I'm not going to die very quickly. I'm very, very tanky at this point. So I know I'm not going to die. I just stay. I know that Udyr's in there. I'm higher level than him by 2 levels. I know we can kill him and get that, which we did. And we managed to get the shutdown there. Swain 1v1'd the Twitch, which was awesome. The rest of my team engaging. I'm a little bit too low to do anything. I grab a pot and a Warmogs. And I'm ready to go. So now this is pretty much our final push. We aced them. Oh, no, we didn't ace them. Poppy is still alive, sorry. I don't know where Poppy is. Oh, there she is. She's in her base. Wukong goes in. Oh, Lux is alive, too. So we didn't ace them. That's my bad. But I'm just going to push bottom. I think they might have surrendered, maybe, at this point. I can't remember. No, they just get destroyed, and we managed to take their Nexus. So I was trying to play the safe play here. I was, okay, if we don't manage to kill their Nexus, I want to get the bottom turrets at least, because that's our last lane. Turns out that Kog'Maw is really good at taking turrets, and he managed to take the turrets with the help of Swain and Wukong, and we ended up taking it. So really good game. you cannot believe the amount of salt that came out of our bottom lane. They were just livid about everything for at least 10 minutes until we started winning. And then they started talking smack. Then they were, talking in all chat. Oh, dude, you guys suck so hard. Blah, blah, blah. Man, do not be that player. You don't need to be like that. I don't understand what's wrong with people. Just play the game, man. You don't need to be such a douchebag. Anyway, these guys were really salty. It's fine. We won. We ended up carrying the game. We did really, really well. I did really well. 15-3, which was really good. Our Kog'Maw ended up 8-7, which was awesome since he, I think, fed 4 times in the early game. And our Wukong did really, really good, mostly as a sort of support. He did the engaging and the ulting, which was really good. And our Swain did a really good job with CS. You can see the CS, 199 CS is really good for them, for the bot lane and for Swain. 214 for me, highest in the game. 188 on Udyr. I think he stopped farming for a while. You can see he did really poorly, 1-7. He was going the, Rageblade Devourer thing, which I don't think that really works against this team. Kog'Maw blows you up too fast. You're not tanky enough. And honestly, you don't do as much damage as Shyvana, even when I go tanks. So anyway, that was a really good game. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you'd like to see more, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next game.